Joy and welcome to my studio. We're going to be learning some individual wax designs, and if you're not familiar with the wax technique, come on over and check out this link and it'll teach you all the basics you need to know.
Today I'm going to show you how to do a circle and a double circle, and these are the Miriam Joy circle templates. This is the large set, and we've picked out the two smallest, and I'm going to trace on the inside of those and remove the next one without moving it and trace on the inside of that as well. Now next thing I'm going to do is find the center of my circle as close as I can so I know where I am pulling my stroke to. On the inside circle I'm going to use a smaller tool, and I'm going to either use probably a 1 or a 0. I think I'm going to use a 0. I'm going to try the larger end, and we're going to set that in that wax and let that warm up for just a second. And remember, we always want to pull the stroke towards us, so we're going to move our paper as we're going. So we're going to start on the outside of the stroke, set that down, and pull that to the center. If it doesn't make it all the way to the center, that is fine. So we're going to flip our paper over and pull that down. Now we're going to go and divide it into 4s. And this helps the circle to turn out nice and even. And don't rush it, just take it nice and slow. And I could have gone up a size tool to the number 1. So we're going to divide these into 8 now. And I always work towards my right so that I do not lose my spot. So we're going to continue dividing those off. Now if you had a real small circle, 8 may be enough, but you can see we still have quite a bit of room there. So we're going to divide that into 16 now. So again, we're just going to work our way to the right. And another thing, these strokes were small enough that you could put 2 in between each one of those if you were doing just the circle and not the double circle. But we want enough room that we can do a double circle. So we're almost there. And just by dividing it is so much easier. You don't have to stop and think about what you're doing or where you're going. It's so much easier that way. So that's how we create a circle. So I'm going to switch up to my number 2 tool, the smaller end. We're going to warm that up just for a second. And this is already divided. We already know our space. So we're coming in between all of those strokes all the way around our circle. So we don't have to divide it off like we did last time. So it will fit. A lot of people don't think it's going to fit, but the fattest part of that stroke is just going right between those other 2. Just take your time and go nice and slow. If you get on the red part a little bit, that is okay. Don't worry about it. Just divide it off and keep on going. And you can see we're reloading each and every time because you are running out of wax. So you want to make sure that you reload each and every time. And this is just a basic double circle. And there's so much more you can do to it once you learn the basics. But we want you to start out with simple and then grow from there. So we're almost all the way around. Continue to move the paper or whatever project you're working on around so you're pulling it right towards you. And then our last stroke. And then the thing I always do is either put an embellishment in the middle or put a drop and just see how that cleans that up so much nicer. Now if you were doing bigger strokes and your circle was closer together, you might want to do the outside first and then do the inside. Now we had enough room and it kept it nice and clean, but if it's not keeping it real clean, do that last, and then that will be on top and it'll be a lot neater.
I hope you enjoyed our little video for you today. If you did, give us a thumbs up, and we ask that you hit the share button and share it on Facebook or other media. And for any of our products, please visit miriamjoy.com. And thank you, and God bless.